great Sunday on 763rd online session with Delta Entrepreneurs and JCI Rajapalayam Excel Zone 18. So today we are having a great personality, a very good friend of mine. One is as a chief guest, another one is a very good trainer, and he's a very good ZVP from Mysore. So on behalf of JCI and Delta Entrepreneurs Federation, we like to welcome each and everyone for this online webinar. And today it's going to be in English under the topic a team. So before going to the next part of agenda, on behalf of JCI Zone 16, 17, 18, and 23, and all other chapters of LO of JCI, we welcome each and everyone who are gathered here. And first of all, we'd like to thank our P.R. Ilangovan sir, the founder president of Delta Entrepreneurs, and Gandhi sir, general secretary, and all the team members of Delta Entrepreneurs. And we'd like to thank all the trainers for doing the daily sessions for Delta Entrepreneurs and JCI, and long presidents and the chief guests for giving their wonderful address. And we thank you once again. And moving to the next part of agenda, the floor officially hand over to our today's president, Rajapalayam Excel President, Ravichandran sir. Over to you for the further proceedings.
Thank you very much, sir. JCI India Zone 18, Region D, JCI Rajapalayam Excel, and Delta Entrepreneurs joint online Zoom meeting hereby call to order. JCI Creed by JCI Manigandan.
JCI Creed. That faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations, that economic justice can best be won by free men through free enterprise, that government should be of laws rather than of man, that earth great treasure lies in human personality, and that service to humanity is the best work of life. Thank you.
Thank you, Manikandan. I would like to call upon I don't think he's okay. Chief guest introduction by JC Raji. Raji, are you online? Okay. Chief guest introduction by Auditor sir. Can you please introduce our chief guest?
Yes. Thank you, President. Once again, it's a warm greeting. He joined in JCI in 2012, and in 2017, he has taken in charge as a bulletin editor, talent, and he has taken care of the talent magazine of JCI Madurai Central, and released 6 issues, and more importantly, and he has served in different portfolios in JCI Madurai Central. And in 2020-21, he was a long president, and during that year, during his presidency, he has achieved so many awards, and he has done so many projects, more highlighting is that regarding the during this COVID situation and during his presidentship, more than 7.8 lakhs has been donated for the cremation project, which has been more highlighted and which has been appreciated by the Madurai collector. And more importantly, during his presidentship, he has released on-time bulletins and many PR projects during the JCI week, and the virtual volleyball, which has been highlighted in all the medias for the virtual challenged people, and so many programs has been conducted. And in 2017, and he has become a zone trainer, and he has taken many training sessions for the schools, colleges, and many corporates. And now, as a due to passion in training, he has taken a portfolio as a zone director training for zone 18. So on behalf of JCI and Delta Entrepreneurs Federation, we would like to welcome our today's chief guest, JC Senator L. Deepak, Zone Director Training. Welcome you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Over to you, President.
Thank you so much for the wonderful introduction.
Thank you very much, JC Mohan, sir. It's my pleasure to invite our chief guest for a speech, JC Senator Deepak, Zone Director Training of Zone 18. Kindly make your speech, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman. Respected JC PR Ilangovan, Founder, President of Delta, JCHGF Week, Mr. Gandhi Lenin, General Secretary of Delta, Auditor JCTS Mona Harish, Vice President of Delta, Mr. Mahesh Natamai, Founder, Tamerica TV, and the Chairman of the day, JC Ravichandran, President of JC Rajapalayam Excel, and the faculty of the day, JC Prajwal S. Jain, and my dear fellow audience, good evening to all. It's a wonderful Sunday evening. I'm very happy to be here for this organization. It's my third time as a chief guest, and for this 763rd event. If I remember, I had wished this organization to do more trainings, especially cross the numbers 1,000 and all. To start with, the art of training today has evolved in such a way that earlier training and trainers were of a very scarce. We had limited trainers. To what I believe is, JCA is the only organization that had been certifying trainers, that had a module and course to create trainers. Earlier, it was kind of old school concept, which was a bit different. And today, the art of training has completely evolved, just like Darwin's theory of how manhood life had evolved. To start with, training these days is very much abundantly available, especially after the social media and internet facilities and smartphone evolution. But the fact is that we have too many options, too many trainings available. How much benefit are we taking out of it? What are the ways we are grooming ourselves to evolve our lifestyle to a better lifestyle? There are such things, especially when we have more opportunities And organizations like Delta Entrepreneurs Federation and JC Rajapalayam Excel, they are providing many opportunities for upcoming budding trainers. My hearty appreciation for that. I request all to involve yourself in more of training so that it not only helps you, it also uh, helps others. From they can learn from your experience, they can learn from your presentations and everything. Today in Zone 18, we have created this year. We have created many training opportunities for, especially for budding young trainers who have even we are providing opportunities to those who have completed speechcraft, especially to uh, towards promotion of the organization, not only the organization, the good and well-being of the society through trainings. I have a humble request. When you have so much such an opportunity, if we only benefit, it is not enough. When the benefit is taken to the society, when you take this benefit and share it with your friends and family, when you bring them to JCI, when you give them an opportunity to create more better society by making themselves better, by especially when they join JCI, people understand what life is. They get a second opportunity other than their academics and other skill sets which they have been cultivating from their childhood. But JCI is the right opportunity to enhance that empowers more youngsters to create a positive change. As a trainer and through trainings, take these organizations benefit, spread this organization among the society. With India's population around more than 100 crores, still we have a membership of 55,000 only all over India. The youth population in the world, India is the highest youth populated country. But still, for a youth organization like JCI in India, we have a very handful. So through training is the bloodstream of our organization. I believe through training, we can create lots of opportunities for youngsters in JCI. We can bring them to JCI and we can definitely be better than what we were. And coming down to today's faculty, National Provisional Trainer JC Prajwal is Jain. He is also the Zone Vice President of Zone 14. I'm very happy that he has made all these efforts to meet us today for this wonderful training topic. The team, as all you are eager to listen to him, so am I. With this good opportunity provided for me, I thank all for giving me this opportunity to meet you all today for this fine evening. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. It was indeed a great speech, and yes, like we would be taking this opportunity to bring more people inside JCI and to make them better, to develop their personality better. We would use our training and our culture to enhance this society. Thank you very much. Now I would like to, sir, about our chief guest, I would like to know about your business. Can you introduce about your business, sir?
Yes, I'm associated with TAFE India, Tractor and Farm Equipments India, plant situated in Madurai Dindigul Highway. We are providing labor contract to that company. Where our company's name is Beta Enterprise. Our company is also involved in distribution of 3 brands of bicycles, Pinamia, Kivano, and Zoom. We are also doing residential projects of a small gated community real estate. And we are also involved in exports of agricultural implements to African countries and beyond. This is about our business, and we are recently into recruitment and training from 2017. This is all about our company. Our company's name is Beta Enterprise. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Now I would like to welcome JC Muthulakshmi to introduce about our trainer.
Good evening, everyone. Now, I would like to welcome our JCI trainer, JC Prachwal Jain. He started his career as JCI in the year of 2016 through JCI Bilal Kopa, served as a director in the year 2018, served as zone director in business, as a member recognized as Sustainable Impact Fellow from UN and JCI organization, served in various positions in LAM and LAM officer, as a trainer, graduated Speechcraft and ZWS Outstanding Participant, attended Nalanda and Able, completed national level CAPP course, completed JC course such as JC Explore, JC Discover, Networking, conducted 150 plus training throughout the zone as a zone trainer, as a president, 100% efficient law president during his tenure, won several awards such as Outstanding Local Economic Development Program winner, Outstanding JC Week winner, Outstanding Impact 2030 Program runner, Outstanding UN SDG Program winner, Grand Slam President Award winner. As a zone director in business, 10 plus LAM have came with LAM Business Director, 50 plus business and startup trainings hosted April 2021. 20 plus LAMs have successfully completed Max Biz Trainer. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you very much, Muthulakshmi. So everyone today is waiting for our trainer for this awesome training on the topic team. So team is very important, and only like there was a saying, if you want to walk longer, walk alone, and if you want to walk faster, you have to walk with a team. So with like-minded people, it would be a great opportunity for everyone to explore more things. So instead of one person working on the same goal, if a team works, the result and the quality will still be even better. So I would like to welcome our trainer, and this floor is officially handed over to our dynamic trainer, Mr. JC Prajwal S. Jain. So floor is yours, sir.
Thank you very much. The dynamic president of JC Rajapalyam Excel, JC Ravichandran sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Perfect.
Okay, thank you very much. By seeking the permission of today's chief guest, the Dynamic Zone Director Training, JC Senator L. Deepak sir, the chief guest of the event, and the founder come the president of Delta, JC Rotarian PR Elangoan sir, and the General Secretary of Delta, JC HGF Gandhi Lenin sir, and my good friend, the man who is the reason for today's training occurrence, that is Auditor JFM TS Mohan sir, my NTS colleague, and founder of Tamerica TV, Mr. Mahesh. Good evening, everyone. It's 8:30 now. Okay, late good evening to everyone. First of all, I'm very happy and delighted. I got to know this is a 768th training that is happening from this Delta Enterprise. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I need someone who always has to be like, they has to reply from my things, because whenever we do this online training sessions, we feel like we are speaking to ourselves only. One day I was doing this stand-up comedy show in lockdown. It was happening for people from Chennai, Tamil Nadu people, and I was doing this online stand-up comedy thing. There was only one person at at the time of 9 o'clock, 9:25. There was only person, and I was asking him, please turn on your video, okay? Because I was feeling that I am doing the training or that content thing for myself only. He texted me in the Zoom. He texted me that, sir, I can't turn on my video. I'm traveling. I said, whenever you feel that the joke is good, the joke is like it's cracked well, you send ha ha ha. So I will be feeling that somebody is there. He did it like for 10 minutes, and after 20 minutes he was not there. So I did it, and I texted him he texted in the Instagram for me that, sorry sir, due to bad network, last 20 minutes I was unable to like connect properly. And I felt like for the next 20 minutes I was speaking to myself. For the next 20 minutes, I was speaking to myself, and I cracked joke for me only. These things happens in this online things. Whenever we do this online training sessions, probably this is a great advantage. Trainers like us for to meet people throughout the nations by sitting at home only. To prepare for this training, like in the grooming thing, I just like at 7:30, I put up my blazer and shirt, and I definitely I'm wearing a formal pant. Not, I'm not in shorts. So I got ready, and I set up my laptop and everything. Otherwise, in a physical manner, if I would have come to Chennai or Tamil Nadu, it would have been taken like 8 to 10 hours of time. But this online thing has been a boon for us to do trainings by sitting at home in remotely only, to connect with people throughout global manner. And at the same time, it is some sort of a disadvantage also. But what I expect in my training sessions is we have to be interactive, my dear friends. Whenever we do training, we will be learning something. To learn something, we have to be communicating. We have to be interacting each other. Then only we can learn something. Because training is always a two-way communication. It is not a one-way communication. So I request you to be very active in this session so that I get motivated to do the training in a very well manner. So you are a motivation for me. And I'm very happy that again, I think last time also our Ravichandran Subramaniam sir was the chairman for this event. I'm delighted whenever I see his the video visibility of his, the mic standing and everything. I feel jealous that I'm not having those facilities in my place. So that let's see, one day I can become like him. And he's having a nice golden color. And again, very happy to see our Mohan sir, a very active and dynamic person who always encourages and motivates people to become a better version of themselves. And whenever I feel like I'm demotivated or whenever I want to gain some knowledge, I always look up to this person, and he always motivates. He is a power of positivity. Even if there is an earthquake is happening, he tells that it is happening for a good reason. Something good will happen in future. I don't know what that, but he always seeks positivity in everything. So coming to this, somebody texted, sir, we are not able to see video. Okay. Now, are you able to see my video?
Yes. Video is
okay, fine.
Perfect.
Some things I have to clarify. I come from the Western Ghats of Karnataka. Okay, that is Sringeri, the place of Sri Shankar Adi Shankaracharya. And the biggest advantage of a Western Ghat is we will be having if a day is having 24 hours, I will be getting a power source like a current electricity in the rainy season for 3 hours or 4 hours, and after that the UPS will be running. And by God grace, I'm having electricity. Okay, so somehow I think I can manage the training until the end. The UPS is also there. Don't worry. Okay, I'm afraid that what if the UPS battery dies? But now the electricity is there. I was facing that problem in the earlier training session, but by God grace, now everything is perfect. My dear friends, today's training topic is team. Why team is important? We always have this question. We always get this famous personality names such as Dhirubhai Ambani, or for example, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. So many people are there. But there is behind all these so many famous people, there's a team working. For example, you can say that Elon Musk is a richest person in the world. To make him rich, there is a plenty of team working behind him. My dear friends, whatever organization you take, it may be a profitable organization or a non-profit organization. There are people who are presidents from different local organizations, zone directors, zone officers, the current LO officers. You come from various positions and various backgrounds. Some or other organization will be always taking a leadership position. It is important to lead a team to get a better result. We can say that I can become successful by my own efforts, but to become greater person, to achieve greater milestones, the teamwork is very important. So this is what we will learning, why team is important, how we can utilize people's resource or a human resource to create a vision and to achieve that vision where everyone will get a satisfaction. It is not important to achieve our own vision. It is important to achieve everyone's vision in a team. Then only the team will sustain, my dear friends. So today we will be going through the topic of team building. So in a layman language, the full form of team, we always say that together everyone achieve. So in a team, that full form only that is there. Together everyone achieve more. If we are together and if we can work towards one goal like in a group manner, then we can achieve anything in my dear friends. Is the screen available visible?
Yes,
Yes, thank you very much. Okay.
it's saying has started
As I
screen
said
sharing.
that. Okay.
Yes, now it is visible.
Yes. Yes. Hmm. You're having a wonderful chat box. You can use that chat box to share your opinions, feelings, or doubts, anything. Even though you have to post also, you can use that. No worries. Okay. If you have any disagreements, you can share. You can unmute yourself and you can speak anything you want. I said no. I want it to be the most interactive session so that I get motivated to do the training in a better way. Whenever you feel you have to say something, you can use the chat box. My dear friends, now we are going to start the session on team building. Now the session is starting. Still not, it was not started. I was doing the foundation for this. Audible?
Yes, sir.
Um,
So I think that there was a network problem for trainer.
Network drop.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes, he's
yes.
back.
I'm there, no?
Yes, you are there.
Am I audible?
You're audible, sir.
Okay. My dear friends, okay. Now we will be going with a session that is team building. Now I want to know who are all active in this training session, so that we can plan everything as per that. Who are all excited to attend this session to learn about team building, to learn to become a great leader, to learn to lead your organization or entrepreneurship in a greater way. Type yes in the chat box so that I got five yes. How many people?
oh, your voice is breaking, sir. I think due to some connectivity issue. If you turn off the video and if you proceed, I think it would be easier.
Now?
Yes, now your voice is audible.
Okay. How many yes came, Ravichandran sir?
Sorry, sir.
How many yes answers came?
How many yes stands for?
Answers came through the chat box. It is like 6,
Yes,
7, 8, something.
6,
Oh.
7, 7 yes.
Yes, 9 years has come.
No, that 2 years or before that, I think. Yes, the totally 9.
Okay, wonderful. My dear friends, There is a little bit network issues I'm facing. So if there is any inconvenience caused, I ask apology in the initial only. Uh, we will be breaking this 24 participants into the breakout rooms where you will be discussing what is team as per your perception, what is team building as per your perception, and what is teamwork. So I want one answer for all these three questions, where of course the answer will be the relevant thing, which is for the question: what is team? What is team building? What is teamwork? So that you can discuss in your breakout rooms with your fellow participants. We will be breaking this room for 3 minutes so that you can discuss with your fellow participants on your perception. You have gone through so many positions, you may have gone through so many leadership positions, or you may have led so many teams. On your perception, what is team? And on your perception, what is team building? What are the process we have to go through? And what is teamwork? So building a team is a one thing, and making the team work is another thing. And I want to know your perceptions so that we will be taking the participants into different teams. We will be breaking the rooms. So the host, I think he is having the authority to do that.
Yeah,
Host?
already you are the host. I have made you.
Okay, thank you. So it will be in the breakout rooms of 3 people. We are breaking this room into the 3 people so that you can discuss with your fellow participants. I don't know whether you will get an active participants or you will get a person who may not speak also, but come with their own perceptions so that you can give your answers regarding this. So I'm breaking this room. So it will be there for 2-3 minutes. That's it. So we'll be closing within 2 to 3 minutes. If you are having someone to discuss, you discuss. If you want anyone, you come with your answers so that we can proceed with the session. Three, three. I have broken into 3 rooms where we will be having 7 people each. You have been invited to join the breakout rooms. To join. Hello.
Yeah, we are back.
Okay. Some people are there. I'm waiting for them. I sent 24 people, 15 people came.
16 people came back.
Well, Prajwal bhai, all the best.
Okay. Who is this? Shiv Prasad sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay, you see, this is how this online training sessions work, my dear friends. We sent 24 people into the breakout room and we got 16 people. It is like a Squid Game Netflix. So I think we had 3 teams divided. Now I don't know how many people were able to discuss with your fellow teammates and how many
Prajwal, we lost you.
there was 9 people.
We are not
Am
able to
I-
get your audio properly. Yeah.
There were 9 in the team 3, and I was when I entered the team 3, there were only 3 people, including Mohan sir. So that is the fate sometimes. We can't do anything. So first let us start with the team 3 only. Mohan sir, I think you took the lead in the team 3. Whatever the things you discussed, can you share with us?
Yes, sir. First, regarding the question number 1, is what is team? For achieving a goal, we have to work together in a structural manner. So, is it audible?
Yes. I'm able to hear your 2 voices. Don't worry.
Yes, sir. And second question, team building is a delegation of authority and the task to be worked towards a goal.
Okay.
And third question is teamwork. The team leader has to motivate each and everyone in the team for the purpose of achieving their team objective.
Wonderful. Yes. Like you discussed, you had someone to discuss, or you prepared your own?
Yes,
You had a team, or you were individual?
I was discussing with Ashok Kumar.
Okay.
He's a Rajapalayam Excel member.
Huh.
And
Okay.
Girijar.
Wonderful. Okay. Coming to team number 2, they were discussing about entry multis assignments during my assignment. Okay. Mohan sir, please make me host. I'm unable to share the screen. Yes, Jagdish sir. Proceed.
Yes, Prajwal. I and Dr. Shiv Prasad sir were in my team, and another member was there, but he's not active. We both discussed about it. In our perspective, what we feel is a team is a group of active peoples with a common goal. That is what a team.
Wonderful.
Are you able to hear me? Yeah.
Yes, perfectly.
Fine. Generally, building a team is what we feel is first we have to know the strength and weakness of our team members to build a team, right? And second thing,
Yes.
we must have empathy. Okay, empathy is the most important part in building a team. We should put ourselves in other people's shoe, and we have to know what they are capable of and what their problem is and what their weakness and how we can bring them up to achieve that common goal. This is what needed for building a team.
Wonderful.
Right, then always if we build a proper team, then the team will work. So if the team works, your dream will work. That's what.
Excellent. This was a wonderful answer I got from Jagdish sir. Then let us go to team number 1.
Thank you.
Okay.
Was there anybody? Yes, Ravichandran sir. The
Okay, for
chairman.
team one, I would be telling. So, what is the first question is what is a team? A team is defined as a group of people who perform independent tasks to work towards accomplishing a common mission or specific objective. This is what we believe a team is. The second question is team building. It's the team building is a process where we turn a group of individual according to their contribution. We are making them as a group of cohesive team and make them work towards the goal and purpose. So for team building, it creates a stronger bonds among the groups, and also the individual members respect each other and also their differences, and they share common goals and expectations. So this is what we believe a team building is. And how to make the team work. So there are 7 elements for a successful team. So the first one is communication, to be very clear on the communication. The second one is committed, to make people a better commitment with also a good a time frame. And third one is respecting each other. The fourth one is accountability, to take responsibility and to make each and everyone accounting for their own individual actions. And delegation is to delegate the work according to the people, according to their experience and their um, uh, according to the experience and the way they can perform, and so that we need to delegate them. Then support, we need to support everyone. And the last one is to plan a very good teamwork and how to do the work, and we need to plan it according, so that everyone has to be contributed equally, and no one should be exhausted. So these 7 things are needed for a successful team.
There
Thank
are
you.
brand positionist, no?
Yes, I am a strategist.
Like what is your this qualification?
I'm a brand strategist. I'm a level C certified brand strategist. I work for companies like
No,
Johnson
the
and Johnson.
the academic qualification.
I'm an engineering. I'm an engineer, computer engineer.
Okay. I got the most the perfect managerial definitions of the team building and how to build a team. This was a book management book definition which I got, which was wonderful. Probably this is what we expect from the audience. When audience are having this much knowledge level, we also fear to speak. It was a wonderful answers from Mohan sir, Jagdish sir, and Ravichandran sir. Yes, my dear friends, let us go in a very simple factor.
Trainer, small privilege.
Mohan sir?
Yes, small privilege. Pandi sir, kindly make Prajwal as a host and myself as a co-host.
Until unless I can't share the screen, that is why. Okay. My dear friends, let us not wait until like I get into the hosting. My dear friends, let us go in a very simple layman thing regarding the team. Why we require team? An individual person can do 10 things, means a team can do 100 things. That is the first thing. If we get a plenty of ideas in an individual aspect, means a group of people can create a new idea. That is what the team brings into the factors, my dear friends. When we go to organizations, a single man cannot do every job. For example, Mohan sir, he is an expert in this financial field, accountancy or the financial things. He is an expert in that. But at the same time, he can't be the expert in this marketing thing. Jagdish sir, he is having his own brand, a cloth bag brand. That is, he has mentioned here, Green Craft. Even today, I have it, that tag which he gave in the entry test valedictory, which was wonderful. He is a very good entrepreneur. We can't expect at the same time he can be good at the financial thing, boss. An individual person cannot be expert in everything, but he can take out the resources of expert people. My dear friends, MS Dhoni is not world's best batsman. MS Dhoni is not world's best bowler also. MS Dhoni at the same time is not a world's extravaganza wicket keeper also. He's one of them. He may be. MS Dhoni is a very good captain who can control everybody. My dear friends, if you have to become a team leader, means it is not evident that you have to be good at everything. If you have to run an organization, means it is not that you have to be good at everything. You should be able to control the people who are good at who are good at each things. So if a person, Mohan sir, is good at financial things, yes, you have to recruit him. You have to you have to use his resources. If Prajwal is good at his communication things, yes, recruit him in the HR field and get him do your visions, get him work into your visions. That is what important in an organization or in team building. Now, how you can build a team? If you are running an organization, if you are running a non-profit organization, or if you are a team leader of some small group or anything, the first thing, always have five types of people. The first is you always have to have a advisory type member who may be like a senior person than who is having the experience in that field, who may be more professional than you. You have to have a person like that who is advisory person. In your team, you always have an advisory person. He always helps you to get things done in a professional manner, who get things done in an experienced manner. He knows what to do, what not to do. So you always have to have a person who is a senior or a advisory member type, who is having a work experience. For example, I can see Mohan sir as a more senior fellow here, who is aged and who is experienced, who has gone through so many difficulties, who knows what to do and what not to do. And the second type, what you have to do, have to have is an expert. You should always have an expert in that portfolio. The second group member, the type of member should be an expert who knows the front end and the back end of that organization or that department, who can deliver things in a second, who knows what are the marginal of errors should not be done in an organization, in a department. You should be expert in that field. It may be financial, HR, or marketing. It may be connecting the people. He should be expert in that thing. If he's a clerk, he should be expert in that clerk position. You should always have an expert. The third thing, and new, it may be like a starter. There should be a starter, but at the same time, he should have that energy, enthusiasm to do that work. A starter who is having that starvation to do the work, who is hunger to conquer, who is hunger to grow more, who is having the hunger to learn more. You should always have a starter, because an experienced person can at some point be demotivated. And an advisory person, at some point, he may not work, but a starter, a noob who wants to conquer more, who is having the starvation to learn more, to do more, he will never be put aside. He will never go aside also. He will always go for the betterment, betterment, betterment. My dear friends, always have a third type of a person who is a starter. And who is the fourth type of a person? The fourth type of a person should be an emotionally bonded person. He may not be expert in anything. He may not be a very senior person. He may not be like the starter or who is an energetic enthusiasm fellow. He should be the person who can connect the people, who can connect the dots, who can connect the relationship between the team, who can create the positive environment, who can always speak about positive things. We call these people are the counselor types, who can create positivity, who can bring motivation, who can do the things. Even though their efficiency may be normal tendency, but that person's aura, that person's positivity will make the team work for the better things. My dear friends, always have a fourth type of person who can deliver the connection of dots to your team. He may not be an expert, he may not be an advisory person, but he should be a person who can connect the dots. The last person, he should be a micromanager for you. For example, a managing director cannot control everything. Okay, he cannot go out at the window and he cannot say to the sweeper, "You have not cleaned this very well. You have to clean from tomorrow." A managing director cannot decide the food menu for tomorrow. A managing director cannot take out the minute things. You should always have a person who is a successor of you, who can control everyone, who can become the next version of you. You always have to have such type of a person who is a another version of you, where he can control everything, where he can manage the team, where he can build the team to the next level, and who can control the minute things which you can't. For example, you can't go and check the accounts every day, but that person can do. You cannot check the team bonding every day, but that person can do. You should always have some successor type manager in your team. These 5 types of people, if they are in your team, is they can achieve anything. Probably I have worked in 3 different organizations as a director of operations, as a director of training, as a director of HR department. And all these 3 organizations, I have always maintained these things, these 5 things in preparing the team, where when we have a different version of people who can contribute towards same goal, then we can learn anything, then we can succeed anything in our organization or in our department or towards our goal. Somebody texted. Yes, this is a yes. It's a wonderful point to lie. That is why I'm saying I have implemented it and I have experienced it, and that is why I'm saying this here. Whatever the trainings which I have done from the past, I always do the things which I have experienced, the things which I have practically implemented in my career in the corporate world or in my JCI administrative ladder. Still, I'm not the host. It's okay. Mohan sir. How many people are there? Then type yes.
Rajwal sir,
There's nobody.
if you can send me I am the co-host, so I cannot make you host. So if you send the presentation here,
Okay.
I can share it on the screen.
Yes, now I think now I am the host now.
Yes.
Yes, I'll
Wow,
share.
wonderful. Okay. The president of Chikmagalur Malnad, J.C. Giridhar, is with us. Yes, sir. Very happy to see.
Prajwal, now you are the co-host.
Now I am the co-host.
Yes, you can share the screen now.
Yes, is it visible, my dear friends?
Yes, sir. It's visible. Please proceed.
Okay. What you can see here, the stages of team building. Am I right? Okay, wonderful. My dear friends, there are 4 stages of building a team. We were speaking about what are all the types of people we should have in our team. Okay. When we are building a team, there are 4 types. The first one is forming the team. The second is storming. The third is norming. And the fourth is performing. Okay. It's a very good rhyming words. I know. My dear friends, the first thing is you should form a team. Whenever you're into organization or a leadership position, you should form a team. How to form a team? I was telling, we should have a 5 different types of the versions of people, where if you may be having 25 people, 30 people, 100 people team, or a 200 people, you should always have these 5 versions of people, 5 different types of people who can work in different areas, who can deliver the things in different areas. That is how you can form the team. Before forming the team, you should always have a vision and a mission. If you don't have a vision and mission, please don't take any leadership position. You should always know your goal. You should always know your visions and missions so that you can lead the team. If you have the clarity, then you can give the clarity to others. If you don't have the clarity, then how you can give the clarity to others to work better? So first you should have a clarity of your vision and mission. The next thing, what you have to do is set up a team which that suits for your vision and mission. Everybody cannot work towards your vision. Everybody's area of interest are not towards your vision. So you should form a team who are having a likely mindset, who are having a different versions of you. If you're having the same person who is like you only in the team, then that doesn't have any effect. You should have a person who is different than you. If I and Mohan sir is having the same skills, is having the same mindset, is having the same performing capability, then I will not keep Mohan sir in my team. It is waste of keeping the people who are like me. I want people who are different. I want people who can deliver the things, who can see the things in a different way. Form a team like that where they can work towards your vision and mission. The second thing is storming. Now placing everyone in their position is very important. Always have a individual evaluation of each and every person when you are a team leader. Today I'm a zone vice president of a zone. Okay, I come from Karnataka, a zone 14, where I'm a zone vice president. I'm having a 15 local organizations, the local chapters under me, the 15 different chapters from Bangalore to different places. Now, I should know, based on their limitations, based on their advantages also, how they can work well, on what area they can work well. I can't ask somebody who is having a members only towards agriculture field to do a business event. I can't ask farmers to do a business event. People will call me fool. Okay, then I have to focus on them to do a business event or to do a business training on farming only, on agriculture sector only, where that will help them. So you should know each and everybody's advantage and disadvantage, their limitations and their requirements in a personal level, so that you can organize your team and you can give their obligations, positions in a perfect way. So placing everyone in a equivalent places which suits their characteristics is very important in team. You can't give Mohan sir a HR manager post. You can give him an auditor post in your company. If he clears CA in the next exam, he has written his final exam, I think. Yes, if he clears CA, you can make him a chartered accountant, not a HR manager of that company, because his forte is only finance. You can place him anywhere in the finance field, but not in other. He's expert in finance, means why to waste his talent in other field? Am I right? Okay, I'm a company secretary member, ICSI member. Okay, my forte is company secretary thing only. If you are making me somewhere in the other position, this then you are wasting my talent. Okay, organizing your team members in a suitable roles is very important. The third thing is making a mindset. My dear friends, I have seen astonishing teams which are skilled people, which are educated people who can deliver anything, but they fail to deliver. For example, take an example of Nokia. Nokia was a very good team. Nokia was having a very good team leader also, but they failed to survive in the market because they were having not a proper mindset to go ahead. Even though Nokia would have used Windows operating system also, they could have taken that as a challenge, that failure as a challenge. They could have moved further to make their company again in the top position. It was not a big deal, but their team was unable to do that. Having a proper mindset, having a proper focus towards the vision is very important, my dear friends. Take an example of this military unit. How your team should be, it should be like a military unit. Whatever the distraction may come, whatever the emotional detachments may come in their life, there may be any problems. They always focused on their goal. They're always focused on their forte. That is very important. How your team should be, it should be like a military unit. That focus should not go anywhere. That focus should not be entitled to any other aspects, my friends. So making a mindset, making a focus oriented team is very important. Then during that third level only, what you should do is you should set up a ground rules. For example, a life without a purpose A driving without a destination is utter waste. So like that only, your team should have a ground rules on what to do and what not to do. It's okay if you don't tell what to do also. You tell what not to do. So they will get to know that what they should not do, so that they can work towards what they can do. So you should always have a ground rules so that you will not feel that ambiguity in the team in the later stages. So setting a norms and a ground rules is very important when you are forming a team. Don't have a self assumptions. Whatever you are making the decisions, give the decisions in a clarity way, in a great way, so that the team will understand and they will follow them. And rules should be rules even for a fool also. Okay, rules should always be a rule only. Rules are not made to be broken. Some people put into the WhatsApp status and all, like rules are made to be broken. Okay, if the rules are made to be broken means, then why we will make rules? So my dear friends, it is important to have ground rules for the things. And the next thing, the fourth point is, then you have to focus on result. After forming the team in a better way, then making a team, placing the team members in a perfect suitable roles, and then setting a ground rules and preparing their mindset towards your vision. It is very difficult for us to make the people to work for our visions. Okay. For example, today I'm a zone vice president now. Becoming a positive or in our JCA organization, positive means if we are having 500 members means for the this year I should make 501 members. Okay. If I want to make people to join members to our organization means I have to make people to do that means it may be difficult to fulfill my vision. Now what I have to do is I have to portray that. I have to make sure that that is their vision also. They will get benefit out of that also. It is very important. Never ever make these statements that you are making for me. You're making for our organization. Tell like that. It is not that I have to achieve this. We have to achieve this. It is very important. Whenever you are having a team meeting, whenever you are preparing a team, it is very important to have a we, to have a the plural sentences. That is always important, and the statement should be in a general aspect so that everybody feel that they are getting benefited out of this. You should tell that if you are making this much sales means the organization will get benefited. The organization sales will happen based on that your salary will also be high. Then he will start work. He is getting out of that. Don't say that for the organization you have to work. You're getting a salary man, you have to work for the organization. No, that doesn't work like that. If you work better, the organization will grow more and your salary will be high. The benefit you get from this organization will be more. You should tell like that, so that he thinks that by my productivity, the organization will grow. At the same time, my needs will be fulfilled. My dear friends, that is how the team works today. People never work for the benefit of others. They always work for the benefit of themselves. So we were speaking about the how to build team effectively. As I said earlier only, creating a mission statement, it is very important. Today I'm running a training academy, okay, which is into teaching of company secretary, soft skills, chartered accountancy, banking, and all. My vision in the organization is, when I created that organization is, we should be able to create a quality education accessibility to the middle poor people also, so that they can entitled to get the professional courses. Okay. So my aim and vision was, even a poor student or a average middle class student should also be able to have a quality education. So that is how I started my journey. People should feel connected to your vision. People should feel connected to your mission. I never hired any staffs who are experienced. Okay? Still today, I'm having the people who are freshers. I nurture them, I train them, and I tell them to become a better version of themselves so that they can deliver the results. And I focus on the individual investment. So investing on your team members is also very important. People always say, if I invest on some person, For example, Mohan sir is in my team. He's a very enlightened person who can deliver the things, who can do things in a better way. Okay, now if I invest means, if we leave the company, what else I can do? That investment will become waste. No? Now the question is, if I don't invest and if he stays in the company, what is that? He will be a burden for a company. So investing on him is a very important, because he can become a better version of himself. Even though if we go for other company also, if we can create a one better version of a one employee, then it is evident that we can create a better version of so many employees. We can create a resource. It is very important to understand your strength as a leader. And the second thing is establishing goals. We always say you have to keep a smart goal. What is smart goal? So many trainers are there. My colleagues are there. What is smart goal? We always use this, have a smart goal. Whenever we are having this goal setting session, we say keep a smart goal.
Yes,
And what is the smart?
specific,
Measurable,
achievable,
achievable, attainable. Next.
realistic, and time bound.
Yes, wonderful, Mohan sir. You are a person who is always active and who answers for everything. Thank you very much. Yes, as he said, your goals, your team goals should be specific. You should know what you have to. If you have to complete the sales target of selling 50,000 bags, then that should be a 50,000 only. Be specific. Be specific on everything. Then it should be measurable. Like we have to make this percentage of sales, that doesn't work. Have a specific goal. Have a measurable goal. When you do that, you should be able to compare. Then it should be attainable. Don't keep goals which are non-attainable. Some people say that like we have to do that company sales will be like 10 lakhs. He suddenly comes and tells for the next year we have to do 10 crores. Okay, from 10 lakhs to 10 crores, it is not attainable. It is not realistic also. So your goal it is attainable, but it is not realistic. So it is not attainable in a 1 year. So what you have to do is always have an attainable goal. I was having a managing director who came and said like, I want 50,000 customers to be brought in a month. And he was having just 50 customers in that month. Okay. And that MD wants 50,000 customers in next month. Okay. I asked her how you can say to our team members, how they can bring 50,000. And he said like, if I say 50,000, they will bring 5,000. That is why I said like that. Are bakwas fellow. I was like, how you can say that? So always have a goal that is realistic. People attainable also. So people today are like they're smart enough. Give them a specific goals or attainable goal which they can achieve. Then they will work. If you give non-realistic things which are not attainable, they will not work towards that. So they will feel like we also full, and the people who are working in the organization also full. They will think like that. So let us not do those blunders. And the last thing is time bound. If a target has to be achieved in a month, tell that it should be achieved in a month. 1 month means 1 month only. We always have this Indian standard time. Okay, if they say 5 minutes, it will take 50 minutes. I don't know. People have like that 5 minutes respect has been taken away from the people today. Like the 5 minutes has been like 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour. Some bakwas fellow came to me by telling 5 minutes after 5 hours. And I was like, where is that 5 minutes? So always it should be time bound. You should be specific. If you're a team leader, please maintain that. People who respect time. I think my earlier session for this Delta Enterprise was on time management. People who respect time, people who value time, they can become successful. And you see, the lost time cannot be returned back. So it is very important to respect that time, and at the same time to do the things at the given time only. For example, we have to return our IT things on April 30th. Sorry, March 30th means, then if you are doing it some other time, means it is not valid thing. So always we should do the things which are at the given time. Establish roles and responsibilities. This is what I was saying. Everybody should know their roles and responsibilities. Okay, if today I was called as a faculty, I should do my training. I should not give some chief guest speech. For example, our ZD training sir, the chief guest, okay, he was there. If he started doing the sessions, like I get 5 minutes and he speak for 1 hour. So he knew his role. I'm a chief guest. I should speak for this minute, and then Kelkata Natak hand over to trainer. So if president starts making, he's a very good orator. I know Ravichandran sir. If he starts speaking, means my dear friends, team means like this, and he speaks for a 1 hour, and then he will say hand over to trainer. So he knew his roles and responsibility. He did his work. He took his given like established time, and he knew his role, and then he hand out to me. I knew my role and I knew my things, how I have to deliver, and what is the given time, and I started doing these things. Knowing the roles and responsibilities is very important. And the earlier I give Mohan sir also one role. So whenever there are so many stand-up comedians in India, okay, whenever people do stand-up comedies, like in the initial stages, not everybody feel that that is a joke, except the person who cracks that joke. So people will pay to the audience and they will make them sit and they will say that whatever I say, you laugh. And I fixed with the Mohans are like that, okay. Like if there is nobody, whenever I ask something, you speak. Okay. Well, this is your role. This is your responsibility. If I want anything, you have to do that. If I ask, if nobody answers, you have to do this. He knew his role and responsibility perfectly. He was doing this today. Whenever I was asking questions, if nobody was there, he was like, yes, sir, smart, specific, measurable. And if there is no host, then he should take care of that. Whenever you know your roles and responsibility, things become easier. The productivity increases. This is what, my dear friends, I don't like to make things complex. Okay, this is how simple how your team has to be. Establish the roles and responsibility for everyone. They should know what to do and what not to do. Things will be very easier. That should be laid. I think in my office, I keep that in notice board only. Like the staff, what they have to do and what they should not. If they know those things, means then the company will work in a better way. This is what we were discussing about the second level. The third level, norming. Establishing team ground rules is very important. A perfect communication within the teams is also very important. So we should be able to communicate well. If they're having this communication gap, a team cannot grow, my dear friends. You should always have a good communication, and you should have, it is not only about a physical communication, you should have an emotional communication also. If somebody in your team member is facing some struggles, if they're facing some problems, you should be able to identify that, and you should be able to uh, respond towards that, and having a mutual respect. I have seen today's this corporate world or some organization that doesn't work in a the corporate way only. They're unable to give a required respect for the people who are working for the organization. That is where you lose people. My dear friends, giving a respect for everyone, even there may be a sweeper in your organization, giving a respect to him is also very important. He may be working in any levels of that organization. So it is very important, my dear friends. Always give respect and take respect. If he may be a security of your company, give him respect. Think once that if a security doesn't work properly, means what are all the consequences can happen in an organization. If somebody brings a bomb into your that office, means you will not get him. Only if the security is able to do his job, he can fulfill his the demandings of that job. Then the company will be safe. Your staff will be safe. So it is everybody is having their own respect, and people always seek respect and attention. It is your duty to give the respect what the opposite person requires, and we don't lose anything, my dear friends. We get something by doing that. And share your experience and resources. If somebody is not having, share your resources. If you have, share your experience. That is where the bonding, that is where the team building happens. Always stay on topic. You are a good orator. Speak what people want, not what you want. I saw one person like previous day, I attended an event. Okay, he was a very good speaker. He was called to one event that was a company's event. Like if a person comes to a company's event, he has to speak regarding that company, or he has to motivate the employees. He was speaking about the politics. He was a very good speaker, but he was speaking about the politics. People never valued his words until from start to end. Okay, so it is important to stay on topic, speak which are relevant, and speak very efficiently and very efficaciously. And my dear friends, establish time limits. I was saying, no, establishing time limits is also important for each and everything, whatever you do. If you're doing lunch, also establish a time limit. Half an hour is lunch time, half an hour. So you should have a time limits for everything. Decision making guidelines. For example, you are a managing director, means you can't make every decisions in a company. Who should do who should prepare a PPT of that company's project? You should not decide that. Your manager should decide that. Who should do the auditing? You should not decide that. Decide that. That chartered accountant will take care. My dear friends, it is important to you that you should let your team members know that what are the decision making authority they are having. For example, for what extent they can make the decisions and what extent they can't make decisions. So they should know for what are all the things I can take decisions on my like the supervisory thing, and for what are all I have to ask. For everything he can't ask, sir, can I go to lunch on 1 p.m? Hey, go. Why you are asking like that? We will say. For that is what I said. He can't ask for everything. You should have a established guidelines, and he should know for what extent he can take the decision making. Sir, I have to take half day leave. He can't come and ask to the managing director or the supervisor. He should ask with his team leader. So you should know, people should know at what extent they can make their decisions, and they should know their authority levels also. We will not go with the voting thing. Okay, this is always a conflict thing. My dear friends, I was speaking about this group process. Making a very good communication channel is important. For everybody cannot come to a managing director and ask. For everything, we can't ask the like everyone. So if for everything there will be a designated person, you should ask them only. So you should establish that communication channel. That is very important. As a team leader, always listen to people. How you will listen to your wife in your or your husband in your house, you should listen to your employees. People who listen more, they can achieve more. That is what I believe. So listen more and then respond. Don't react. Start responding to people and always give the freedom to ask. People should not fear to ask their doubts. It is like I'm coming to this 1 hour training session and I'm saying, if somebody asks questions, I will come to your place and do something. Okay. It is not like that. Ask whatever you want. If I don't know, I will take that knowledge from somewhere and I will answer you back. If I still I fail, means I will say like, sir, sorry, I don't. People should feel safe and happy to ask their questions and to get enlightened. So you always give the freedom to ask. That is how the team members grow. That is how team quality grows. My dear friends, create an open environment where they can share their feelings, where they can share their emotions. Today, mental health is very important. How physical health is treated, mental health is also should be treated like that. So having a proper mental health, having a freedom, open environment is very important. So many corporate employees or techies I'm seeing, they're struggling with their anxiety problems. These are all the things which we are hearing for the first time in this generation. Okay, anxiety problem, emotional deficiency. Today, headache is a great disease now. Headache is the biggest disease today. Okay, they're unable to manage their time. These are all the things I'm seeing. Some people like they commit suicide because of their work pressure and everything. Create an open environment where they can share everything, where they can relieve, get conflicts out in the open. So whenever the conflicts happen in the team, solve in the open forum, solve in the open team only, so that everybody will get to know what happened and what they should not do and how the problems will get solved in the future. That is how the team will be created in a better way. My dear friends, why teams will underperform? Some are the examples. There are hundreds of reasons. Okay, why team can't perform? There are hundreds of reasons. Some major reasons are absence of trust. You should always trust in people. Have a blind trust. That is what I say. Have a blind trust. Because if you have hired someone for your team, is you are having the trust and you have given him a job. Then you should believe in him. He can deliver the best. Still, you are doubting him. Then he will not deliver the things. So always have this trust. Trust factor maintains everywhere. If you are having a relationship, Mohan sir is having a sir, you had that love affair. Okay. Like that got broken up because he was having the girl was having trust issues with Mohan sir. Mohan sir like, Arey, you can't trust me now, means how you can trust after I'm getting married. So that relationship broke. That was a sad story he told when we were having this interval tears. Okay. Even I cried that night. So having trust in everything is very important. Mohan sir is smiling now. Then the second thing is fear of conflict. Never create the conflict fear so that people can do their things. The conflict happens when you assign the jobs or roles and responsibility for two or more people. A single job or a role or a responsibility should assign to that person only. Don't give it to other person. Like if he doesn't do, you do. Don't do like those things. Give the responsibility to one person. Believe in him. Have a backup plan from your end only. Trust in him so that he will create. For example, the trusting factor, MS Dhoni is the best example. Whenever he chooses a player, he puts a blind trust on him. Even though he fails also, he selects for the next match also. For example, I'm from Karnataka. Okay, from past 14 years, I'm waiting that Royal Challengers Bangalore, RCB will win cup. We always come and say, Isala cup namde. But still we have not won. The major issue with RCB, the IPL team, which I see every year, was they were not consistent in selecting the players. Like if he fails in one match, then they will change. Virat Kohli will change the player for the next match. But MS Dhoni, what he used to do was, like RCB people don't get offended. I am also RCB fan. Okay. But what MS Dhoni used to do is he used to keep that player until the end, so that the player confidence will be built, and he will at least in a 14 match he will work. He will play for a 8 or 9 matches. That is enough for a team. So that is how he was doing. So keep a trust and a commitment towards your players or for your team members. Avoidance of accountability. When you don't give the accountability, the responsibility towards your members, then it happens. If you give some work, then you ask a response from them. From them, you give a responsibility to them. Have an accountability towards them, so that is what creates them. That is what feel them as a leaders. Make them as a leaders. Create them as a leaders. That is how team works. Even though you may be a team leader, you are a local organization president, you tell them that without you this thing cannot happen. You only have to do. You are the main person. You are an expert in that. I believe in you, and you can deliver the best. That is when he feels that I'm a leader. I can do something. The trust will be created. That commitment will be created. Loss of purpose of focus. This is what I was saying. My dear friends, focus is a continuous process. It is not a temporary process. You will become a local organization president or a president of some organization in the beginning, like January you take. February you will be excited. At March you will be like, okay. That April you will be like, I have to work. Let us work in the next month. At June you will be like, okay, it's enough. When my tenure will end. It doesn't work like that. The corporate organizations never works like that. The local organizations, JC organizations never works like that. You should always have a continuous commitment. You should be having that continuous focus towards your goal. You should be having a self motivation. You can motivate team once, twice, 10 times, 100 times, but you should be able to create that self motivation. How you can create that self motivation? They should feel that they're getting some benefit out of this. When they feel that they're getting some benefit, then that self motivation is created. Finish. So that is how the continuous, consistent focus can be created. How you can solve the problems in your teams? I will go in a fast manner because I have taken like 8 minutes extra now. The time to end was 9:30. I have taken 8 minutes extra. Step by step approach to solve the problem. First, whenever you get a problem in your team, Define what is the problem. For example, the sales is not happening, or the event is not happening properly, or the members are not coming for your general body meeting. Define, identify what is the problem happening. Define the problem. Why people are not coming? Whether I'm not calling them, that is the problem. Whether they're not feeling something excited to come, that is the problem. Or customers are not getting connected to this. Okay, after defining the problem, then start researching the problem. This works everywhere. It is not only in the team building. Start researching the problem. Why this problem is happening? What are the facts that are affecting this problem, this issues? How I can overcome out of this? Start researching and construct alternative solutions. A single solution, a single key cannot open every door. Okay, you should have a like, if you have a master key, it can, even a master key cannot open every door. So you should always have a different keys, different solutions. Some or other key will work in a key bunch. So it is important to have a alternative solutions. Have a 2 to 3 solutions. Something will work in a better way. Test each solutions and identify the most desirable solution. I said, if you are having a 10 solutions, if you get, then test each and every solutions. One solution will work at the end of the day, and you will be able to solve your problem. And my dear friends, whenever you feel that there is a conflict in a team, whenever you feel that there is a problem in team, don't get it sleep over in your work. Don't get it sleep over in your team. That will become a big tsunami, and that can wind up your company, or that can wind up your team performance. So it is important always to focus on the problems as a leader, and to, rather than focusing on problems, focusing on a solution to that problems. So my dear friends, always start focusing on a solution towards that problem, so that that problem will not sleep over in your team. That problem will not sleep over in your organization. That will become a tsunami in the coming days. As we were speaking, as an effective team leader, you should be able to have good communication. You should be able to create trust. We spoke about that. Be clear and specific. Whenever you can speak with clarity, that is very, you can get your goal done. Be unbiased. Give equality to everyone. Be a visionary. People should feel that you are a role model to them. Be result oriented, and always be a problem solver. You don't be the person who creates a problem, like your wife. Okay, you always be a problem solver. So you should not be the person who creates a problem. My dear friends, at the end, I would like to say that whenever we run a company, we run a team, there are 3 things. The first thing is, I heard this from the past national president, Subramaniam sir. The 3 things are Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. You should know these 3 things in your team. The first thing is, you should know what should be created. Brahma is a creator. Okay, what should be created in your team? If you don't have a good communication, create that. If you don't have a trust in people, the trust is not established in your team, create that. You should know what are all the things that should be created in a team or a company or an organization. Then that comes Vishnu. What Vishnu is known for? He is known for moderating the things. He is known for looking after the things, who is maintaining the things. If some good things are there, if your team is working, if you are having a very good employee or expert employee, you should be able to know how to manage them. My dear friends, today, managerial things holds a topmost position in all over the world. The person who can manage very well, he can become a successful person. I will give you an example. If a person who can manage his wife very well, he can become a very good husband. If a person who can manage his employees very well, then he can become a very good entrepreneur. A person who can manage his nation very well means he can become a leader of that nation, a very good politician. Managing people is a skill. You should know how to manage. That is what that comes as a Vishnu. Then you should know what are the deleting things, the Shiva, the destruction. What are the things to be deleted in your team? If you are having a people who are negative, spreading negativity, then delete that negative people or delete that negative thoughts. You should know what should be deleted in your team or in your organization. So if you know if you know these things, what to create, what to maintain, and what to delete, then your organization, you should like it is not only organization. Okay, as an individual also you should know these things. What to create in yourself, what to maintain, what to delete in yourself. The bad habits what you are having. Start implementing these things so that your organization will grow in a better way. Your team will grow in a better way. You can achieve your visions. You can make people working. My dear friends, as a zone vice president, today I'm a fourth positive zone vice president of a JSA, and I'm a first zone vice president to become positive in South India. How this was possible? I always motivated my presidents, the local organization presidents like Ravichandran sir. I'm having a 15 presidents under me like Ravichandran sir, where I used to motivate them to create a record, to create a benchmark, so that their names will be forever remembered, and they feel that connected. They feel that my vision to be connected for themselves, so that our zone vice president is working for us. We can create a record together. Our region can become an extravaganza region in JSA India. That is how they started working, and I became a first positive zone vice president in South India. My dear friends, believe me, all the zone events that is happening in my zone, 95% is zone events that are happening in my region. The Lords is hosted, the local organization, officers training seminar hosted by my region. The zone con is happening in my region. Mid conference happened in my region. Every zone events. I feel happy to say these things. Okay, why my presidents are doing this? Because I give them a vision where they feel connected. That is how the things works, my dear friends. And the feel your leadership should always be like a Godzilla and Kong movie. How many people have watched Godzilla and King Kong movie? Have you watched Godzilla and King Kong movie? Yes, 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 yes. I went to watch this Godzilla and King Kong movie, okay, one day. So I was very enthusiastic. So if people doesn't know what is Godzilla and King Kong movie, I will tell you. A Godzilla is a monkey, a King Kong is a gorilla. It's a fight between a monkey and a Godzilla is not a monkey. Okay, sorry. Godzilla is like a dinosaur. It's a fight between a dinosaur and a monkey, basically. So this dinosaur and monkey like that fight is a film, Godzilla versus King Kong. And I went to watch this film, Godzilla and King Kong. I was very excited and enthusiastic. Like, who will win, Godzilla or a King Kong? Godzilla or a King Kong? And I watched the first fight. It was like the Godzilla won. I watched the second fight. It happened after interval like that. King Kong won. I was like, the final, the battle of titans will happen. We will get to know whether Godzilla is a supreme or a King Kong is a supreme. And the climax, it was like it was weird. This Godzilla and King Kong became friends. Okay, this Godzilla and King Kong became friends, and they fought another end. I was like, this director is making a fun out of us. I was waiting throughout 2.5 hours whether Godzilla will or King Kong will. And he made that Godzilla and King Kong friends, and they fought another. This is how, as a leader, you should work, my dear friends. People always see which employee will work better, which team member is supreme. You always motivate everyone. You give, it is like motivation means you should not praise whichever they're not having. I have seen like Mohan sir, Mohan sir is a young and energetic person. Okay, I will not, they will praise like Mohan sir is a young and energetic person, very good eligible bachelor, a very dynamic person. If you are praising like this means the participants will only feel that I hear this person is telling lies. The first is not young. Okay. The second is he's not bachelor. He may be eligible, but he is not bachelor. Okay, you should praise people in a relevant. Monson is a very senior person. I was telling in the initial, no, he's a very senior person who guides us, who makes a positive aspects in our discussion things, who is always the person who spreads positivity. Okay, that is something which he can also accept. Okay, he should also accept it. I was saying the dynamic president Ravichandran sir about his appearance, about his that visibility is making in the Zoom. It was like he can accept that. You should always praise people like they can accept. Okay, you should not praise like, oh, this person is telling all these things which I don't know about me. Okay, that should not happen. Praise people which are relevant. Praise people. People should feel you as an inspiration, my dear friends. I will tell you the last thing. The last aspect, whatever comes out of a human body, that is best. Okay, whatever comes out of a human body, that is best. That may be urine, sweat, tears, the hair. Those are all the things that are chemically waste. There is one thing which is good that can come out of a human body. That is the words you speak. That might be bad or good. That depends on the words you speak can be good or bad. So it is important how you speak. It is important how you develop communication within your team. A good speaker, a good orator, a person who speaks from heart can build his team to the next level. A person who can speak his visions out of his heart to the team, he can take his team to another level. A person who praises people out of his heart, he can take his team members to the next level. A person who speaks out of his heart for the betterment of the society, he can become a greatest leader. My dear friends, in life we may get second opportunity, but we will never get a second life. I always say this, in life we may get second opportunity, but we will never get a second life. Remember that whatever the chances you get, that is a once in a lifetime opportunity. We don't know whether we will get again and again. The opportunities what we get is like a once in a lifetime. A trust can be created only once. A broken glass cannot be attached again. So a leadership is like a glass, a pile of glass, like that. So your leadership should be established in a way that anything can be poured into that glass. Anything, any stuff can be poured into that glass, so that you will be a fulfilled person. People should look after you. People should see you as an inspiration. People should feel that they're learning something towards you, so that you will be entitled as a leader. My dear friends, by this, I would like to end the session. Build a team that can create the vision. Build a team that can create a success. Build a team that can bring the changes in our organization, so that that team can be referred like the team of NASA, the team of ISRO, the team of Marvel Comics, the team of Infosys, what we said today, the team of Reliance. We are all seeing the team India, which was led in the 2007 by MS Dhoni, where people didn't believe in the team, and that people made them believe by winning the World Cup, in the first inaugural World Cup of T20, by winning that. My dear friends, it is important for you to create a team, to motivate the team in an effective way, that your leadership can be established. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to commit wrong things. It's okay to do the things, to not to do things in a hefty way. But it's not okay to sit quietly. It's not okay to sit simply. It's not okay to sit like an unsettled person who cannot do anything, so that your leadership cannot be created. Let us become from ordinary to extraordinary. Let us become a normal to abnormal. People will laugh at you, like how crazy ideas you are having, so that we can create a better impact in our society. Thank you everyone for the wonderful opportunity. I heartily convey my regards and thanks to Mohan sir for helping me out of this session, for like allocating the session in a very short manner. You were very helpful, and you were very motivating for me to throughout the session and before the session also. Hope our relationship goes on like this. And I thank all the participants who are there to motivate me, who are there. Like I was feeling that numbers was there 15, 20. Okay, it is there, I can speak. And I would like to thank the most dynamic and the energetic, the chairman, Ravichandran Subramaniam sir, and all the Delta people. If I pronounce anybody's name in a wrong way, means don't hit me or don't scold me, because I'm very weak in pronouncing this Tamil, this Malayalam names. But still I'm trying, and soon I'm learning Tamil also. This is one thing I have to say. I'm learning Tamil. I'm going for this course. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I like convey my heartfelt thanks to everyone. Thank you, one and all. The session is closed.
Thank you very much, Prajwal. It was indeed a very great session, and I hope it has created more bigger vision to our people who are watching this. So, is there any feedback or any questions? Now the floor is open for feedback and questions.
Yes, first of all, I will start with my feedback, and really, it was an wonderful presentation, and you have break out the rooms, and you are as a trainer, you peeped into all the rooms and seeing that what was going on, and you got a very good interaction in between, and your presentation was good, and each and everyone they shared their ideas, everything. So, uh, so on behalf of JCI and Delta Entrepreneurs, we like to thank you for wonderful sessions. Thank you so much, Prajar. And
Thank you very much.
over to our president.
Okay, thank you very much, Auditor J for Mohan sir. Any other participants? The floor is open for your feedback, and if you have any questions, you can ask Prajwal.
Sir, I'm okay, sir. Sir, I am V. Pandevan from Madurai.
Yes,
Sir,
ma'am.
good evening, sir. Prajwal, sir.
Good
Sir, you
evening.
told in a team or in an organization, we got to give respect as well as we got to communicate both emotional and duty oriented, like you told. But in our
Yes,
in my department or in my organization, generally the head will not ask about any personal information. As well as I am also, I will not ask anything as personal from others. I will speak only about the official matters. Even if I try to communicate personal information to my boss, he generally will tell, no, ma'am, no, please don't tell about it. It is purely personal about you. So tell only official, like my boss will tell. So how? But in our department is now well in well way, as well as we are working and we are communicating and we are giving respect to everything. But we will not speak about emotional or personal information, sir. So how to rectify that, sir? Thank you, sir.
This is something which has to come from a leader. For example, I'm having my staffs today, or I deal with so many participants as a trainer. Human person is a social person. He wants people, he or she wants people to recognize their problems, to identify their problems. Okay. As a team leader, if I have to create a more bonding, if I have to make people to work in my ways, now the first thing is I have to create some impact on them. How to create impact? If you give money, that will be like for if you give 10,000, that will be there for 1 month and it will go. People will not remember. If you give some cloth or a gift for him, they will have that expressive thing for a day or for a month. That will not be there for a permanent. If you start providing solution for their problems, then that bonding will be correct.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Hello. This thing I have to say, ma'am. The thing is, so if you are having that emotional connection, it is not mandatory that you should have. But if you have that emotional connection,
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. I will follow in my department, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Any
somebody
other
has to
person?
something.
Hi, Prajwal.
Shiv Prasad, sir.
Hi, Prajwal.
Hello, sir. Hi, sir.
Okay. This is JC Dr. Shiv Prasad from Udupi. It is a wonderful session and very elaborated. Thanks to the trainer and the host for this arrangement. It's wonderful. Prajwal, one suggestion in that feedback form, 2 questions are not having proper options. Okay, just update it. Otherwise, you might miss the points. In 2 questions,
Okay,
there
okay.
are your feedback on the faculty and something. options, it shows only option 1, nothing else.
Okay.
Okay, just update it before anybody misses it out. It was
Okay.
wonderful, and thanks to Mohan sir for giving opportunity to all the trainers. Great sir, really great. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
I request all the participants who are present here to fill out the Google form so that where it helps me to, like, if there are any rectifications, I can come out, or any praises are there, you can give it that also. So I feel entitled to that. Thank you. And thank you very much, Shiv Prasad sir, for that.
Okay.
Hello,
Thank you.
Prajwal.
Yes, sir.
Hello,
Jagadish.
sir.
Yeah, Prajwal. Yeah, Prajwal. And the first thing is, after completing our NTTS, you are the first participant to start the training session in online, right? You are the opening batsman.
Yes.
And again,
Yes,
for
yes,
completing
yes.
your assignment, you are the opening batsman, right? As an opening batsman, you have blasted. Really, it's a wonderful session.
Thank you very much, Jagdish sir. I feel very much grateful by hearing from you.
Really, it is a good session, and the most important part is your energy level, right? From the start, almost it is 10 now. Your energy level is amazing. That's what the key thing. It made everybody to listen to you. Really, you have a very good stuff, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir.
And again, that's as Dr. Sivaprakash said about that feedback form. You have to correct that feedback form. That feedback form is not in a right format. So kindly check it out. So you correct that feedback form. That's a
Yes,
suggestion.
yes.
Right? Best wishes, Prajwal. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Now is there any other feedback or any queries? Okay. Prajwal sir, can you please introduce about your business?
Okay, I'm running my training institute, which is called as a Inspired Training Academy, which deals with the coaching of company secretary, chartered accountancy, and banking coaching. And our another main portfolio is, apart from the subject expertise, we teach on this soft skills, like how to prepare resume, how to face interview, those things. And we are having some this corporate training contracts with the Sarji Super Specialty Hospital and Wipro. We teach employees on the team building skills, the emotional intelligence. We do this outbound sessions and all. So we are majorly into this training forte. I'm a person who is by passion and a trainer. This soft skill things.
Okay, thank you very much. Now for introduction about my business, I am Ravi Chandran and I'm a brand strategist. I'm from Rajapalayam and I'm working with some businesses for my. Just a minute. Okay, sorry for the interruption. I have another meeting, so it's just started. My business is branding. I'm a brand strategist, and we work with companies forming their brand strategy and the business strategy and getting to the market. And we also expertise on designs and marketing strategies. So this is what we work, and we work with clients like Dr. Oetker, Johnson and Johnson, Xbox. These are our few clients that we have already worked with, and we are exploring the opportunities in and around South Tamil Nadu as of now. Thank you very much. Now for feedback from our trainer, your observance, faculty observation.
Hello, sir. Okay, I gave the whole and the wholesome feedback on the my ending of training only. Again, what I would like to say is the thing what you are doing is it is really amazing. That continuous training from the like the 768th day, if I am not wrong. So it is really like unimaginable. You and at the same time you are providing solution for you're providing platform for so many budding trainers like us, the provisional national trainers or a zone trainers. You're providing this platform, and again at the same time, this 15 participants or 20 participants, 30 participants who are attending here, you're giving something for them to take out for their life. Probably if the 15 participants or 20 participants who are here, if they take something out of here and they implement it in their life, means probably we will be the most happiest person. This you are doing from a past 768 days. That is really amazing. You are giving something to society. Probably whether you don't know the impact of this, you know, or you don't know. I really don't know. But the impact what you are making for a the participants who are coming here. Probably if some people are coming every time. The Pandimal madam, like he was there in my earlier session also. I was really fascinated by hearing her response. Like if people are taking something for their practical world means we will be the most luckiest person, or we are creating a real changes as a active citizens of our India. So you are doing a amazing works. Please keep doing this. Probably this 768. Let us go for the 7068. 7068. Keep inspiring people, keep providing opportunity for people. You are doing an awesome, fantastic job. So whatever the support you need from my side, I'm always be there. These things should happen. Probably you can do it in a physical aspect in one day by creating, by gathering all these trainers and participants somewhere around India. You can do this, Miss. Again, I will be there with you. Let us do something remarkable. Let us do something historical. Let us keep inspiring. That is what you are doing, and you have become a role model for me by doing this continuous sessions and all. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so now for vote of thanks by Auditor J for Mohan, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, President. Before going to vote of thanks, tomorrow's event. Tomorrow, trainer will be JC Ajmal Khan. He's a provisional zone trainer. He'll be handling the topic a happy married life. And tomorrow, chief guest will be Pavitra, madam. She is the president of JCI Salem Super Kings. And tomorrow is chaired by Mr. JC Brightwell from Zone 18, JCI, Tuticorin Blue Sea. Yes, thank you so much. And once again, we thank the Ilangovan sir, Gandhi sir, and the entire team of Delta Entrepreneurs. And I would like to thank our today's chief guest, JC Senator L. Deepak, Zone Director Training, for giving an awesome speech or addressing the gathering. And I'd like to thank our today's host president, JC Ravichandran sir. He's really a motivator, very good motivator, and a very good person. And I'd like to thank our today's trainer, very good friend and a very good ZVP, a provision national trainer, Prajwal sir, for and I request you to take so many as much sessions whenever you get a free time, in spite of your busy schedule. And I like to thank all the participants, all the fellow participants who have come from our ZEWS batchmates and all the teams from across all the zones. And I like to thank each and everyone on behalf of JCI as well as from the Delta Entrepreneurs team. So thank you so much, and we like to request all the persons to subscribe our YouTube channel, Delta Business TV. By that, you can get daily notifications, and whenever you are getting flyers, you can share to your friends so that they get a benefit out of daily sessions. Thank you so much. Over to you, President. And last but not least, I would like to thank our Delta entrepreneurs and Tamerica TV and Pandi sir and Mahesh Natami sir for a digital partner. Thank you so much. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
ரொம்ப நிறைய எஃபர்ட் போட்டு நிறைய நல்ல விஷயங்களை நல்ல கண்டென்ட்டா மக்கள்கிட்ட கொண்டு வந்து சேர்த்துட்டு இருக்கக்கூடிய தமேரிக்கா டிவிக்கு உடனே யூடியூப்ல அதை பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தீங்கன்னா அவங்க சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க, கண்டிப்பா கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, உங்களோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கூட ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, அண்ட் பெல் ஐக்கான மறக்காம கிளிக் பண்ணிருங்க.